So it's starting to come together. I think I'm on about day 3 or day 4 so far of putting it together. It's turning out to be a slower job than I thought it would be, but there you go. It's slowly getting there. I've got the internal roof up. Glued and screwed. And today I'm going to be putting the insulation inside the roof and putting the main roof on before I go any further, before the weather decides to change on us. But there you have it. That's as far as I've got so far. I do like the look of the roof, I've got to say. I think that's worked quite well. Yeah, so far very happy. And the timber trim to go around the wheel arches, we'll see with that one. We'll see how the contrast goes, because I think they finished up quite nice. So we'll wait and see on that one. Anyway, let's get some more done. So this is about the best I can do, is show you a video on my phone. Showing the arch of the roof internally. So that's what the inside looks like. I got to video it because I'm not on mission. So today I'm going to be putting the skylights up, and then I shall do another video. I will try and show what it looks like inside. Now I ended up going with no insulation. And what I've done is I've drilled out holes on every panel, if you like, for airflow. Now these I'm going to have more over here, so I decided that airflow to me is way more important than having a bit of insulation up there. Because I've got 2 roofs, if you like. I've got the outer roof and this inner roof. Now I want to know that I've got air flowing constantly, and that there's going to be no trapped air, if you like. Nothing where anything can fester, where anything can get mouldy, or anything can start rotting out. So, I live in a hot climate. I have 6mm fiberglass roof, then the gap that I just showed you, and then I have this 12mm internal roof. There you go, there's the gap, and it gets bigger this end. So, bugger the insulation, airflow. Airflow is more important to me. want to know, I've got airflow everywhere inside that trailer. So, like I said, Australia's a hot country. I don't believe it's going to get hotter for not having a little bit of insulation up there. It's what I decided to go with after, yeah, thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. Airflow is what I want, so it's what I went for. So I'll get the skylights up and I'll do another one. So skylights are in. The back doors I've just put on to make sure I'm happy with where the frame's sitting, because I'm about to glue and screw the back frame in position. So day whatever it is, I can't remember, but we have all the sides on. And we even have the back doors on. So, let's go and have a look. And there's the timber trim that will go around the wheel arches. As you can see, there's a colour difference. I'm hoping it's going to work. There you go, back door's on. Quick look inside because the skylights are up. That's how she looks inside. Skylights curved both ways, curving one way and curving the other. Insulated panels, curved front and back doors. Skylights, back doors. Certainly happy so far, apart from that annoying bloody floor. So, let's see where we're at next time we make a video. So this is day whatever it is. I'm really not keeping count anymore. So the top timber's on, glued and screwed, both sides. That top one is on. The moulding and the bottom panel is just sat there at the moment. Just lining it all up, making sure it's going to work. And I think it is going to work okay. The wheel arches, that's the first middle part. You can see the contrast in the colour. I think it's going to work alright. But that is where I'm at, so far in. The inside is looking a little bit darker as it starts to get closed in. I don't even want to look in here because there is so much to do. But let's have a look at the stained glass doors. When the sun shines through, well, you can see it. You can see the shadow on the ceiling, on the glass. And I think that's going to work really well. I'm sure it will. But anyway, this is where I'm at. It's a Saturday afternoon, I better stop making noise. And yeah, see if I can take tomorrow off, who knows. So both wheel arches are on. I think the contrast works quite well. The rubber hasn't been glued on yet, it's just there. But yeah, I think they work quite well. Can't see them both together. But that's so just showing you the roof so far in. That's the timber mould up. Stuck the 6mm marine ply on with the fiberglass down, yeah. Then I've silicone down this green timber. Then what I've done on every hole, I was going to plug on with timber, but I decided to go with a resin. Reason I went with a resin is I know you're not going to get any water from it. So that's so far. And then I had to scrape back all the silicone because the product I've got going on next does not like silicone. So I'll show you the next step. Even though I'm quite happy that at the moment this is waterproof. The reason I know that is because we had some rain last night and she didn't let bugger all in. So anyway, I'll show you what I'm putting on next. So this is what I've got going on over the top of the timber that you just saw that was resined in. Eternity Bond. Now I've seen some really good reviews. I've also seen some not so good reviews. But I'm going to give it a go, see how I go. About all I can say, because I don't have an opinion at the moment, is I'll do another video in about a year. Explaining or showing, should I say, what it looks like and how it's holding up. But like I said, there's lovers out there and there's haters out there, so I'll get back to you on it. So I have 4 red panels glued on, which I got done yesterday. These panels are yet to be glued. So just showing you what the boat resin cab seal glue look like. This is a close-up, and that is solid. And it's yeah, I'm happy that is sealed right up. Now it's going to be a case of it's going to have to be repainted. The red will have to be repainted, but I'm just showing how well that seal has worked. and it's gonna look so much better than having thick, heavy silicone everywhere. I may still run a bead of silicone along the bottom edge only. So you can see I've fixed it in with brass pins, with no fixings at all along the bottom edge. They're actually called brass scratching pins. Can't say that word very well, but scratching, no, can't say it. Solid brass pin, glued in with the resin and the carousel. So, materials that I'm using are the same as on the whole job. So, the West System 105 epoxy resin with the 207 hardener. This is the stuff I'm using to colour it. You only need a very small amount of this because it really does go a very long way. And then my carousel glue. So that's how I'm doing it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to mix up some resin with the powder, and because the wife's home today, I'm going to get her to video me, so I'm going to have to stand in front of the camera, which I don't like. But that's carousel resin going in the bottom. Yeah, just chuck it all up the sides. So I'll get the rest on and then turn the video on again when I'm putting the red sides on. Do you want to stop? The glue's out of that now.
Yeah.
So I know there's plenty of glue behind it. So that's the messy bit. I've now got to... I'll get the other side on and I'll do another video just showing me cleaning this up. Alright, so my job now, with all these bits and pieces, is to come along. And I've got the wrong one in here. Is to go along and make sure that I've got plenty of glue in behind all that. It's a right massive job. But I want to know 100% that I'm closing that gap up. So I'm really working it in behind the red. Making sure it's getting right in there behind on the whole joint itself. This is the first part, and once I pull the tape off, I've then got to do it again. So a quick video update guys on the roof. This is that ever seal that I put down. It's been down now for about a month. I was quite happy with it and I'm still happy with it. This is a month later and there's no visible air bubbles to worry about. That whole area there, both sides, is going to be filled with solar panels. So that's the outside edge. Yeah, I would say overall I'm glad I used it, and only time will tell. But yeah, happy. It was easy enough to use, you just had to be patient with it and roll it really, really hard to get it to seal up how you want. But yeah, overall, expensive stuff, but I believe it will do the job I want it to do. So there you go, that's how she looks. That's how she looks after a month. So, full day. So left hand. Gonna be painted black. All right hand. Again painted black. I think it's gonna be left hand all day long. So it's been a while, so where were we at? So I've added some red strips to the front, some red mould, which has only just gone on recently. I'm working on the front at the moment, just shaping that round. Yeah, it's coming on quite nicely. Mould does make a difference on the front. Yeah, getting a bit of shavings together from this front. But here's the back. Complete with its own rain gutter, so if it rains on me, it rains, we have a gutter. But yeah, quite pleased with how it's looking at the moment. The lights look good. And the sign, I know it's not a bloody horse work. A million wild horses. But yeah, that to be where I be. So, oh, the inside, nearly forgot. So I've cut some panelling. I've cut out some circles just to see what I think of them as possible fake portholes, but I'm going off the idea at the moment. I've added some colour to the beams. Get your chakras in line. There you go, eat your heart out. But yeah, I've got loads of photographs of doing that, so I'll try and add them. Yeah, that's where I be at. So a little update. That's the front one. Undercoat only. Yet to be painted, and then add the black rubber. But I've started to board the inside, so I'll show you that. But I've got to start self-regulating myself, because people are pulling up and asking to see it. The first thing I say, if they say, "Is that a horse float?" I tell them to bugger off. And most of them get the joke. It's a fair few that don't. So I hastily bring them round. And I show them that sign, so they get my sense of humour. Thank God. They probably do walk away and think I'm a weirdo, but there you go. Anyway, inside, starting to board it up and work out which way I'm going to go. A little bit more to the roof. They will be all the vents, air vents running down through. But yeah, one thing I'm particularly pleased about is if you run your eye along the wall, I think it picks up the curve of the wall quite nicely. So I'm quite chuffed about that. So I've drawn out some lines to show the wife how it's going to be panelled. So there is obviously going to be extra timber added to make up, the panelling. But yeah, things look alright. Debating about them portholes, but no, I don't like them. There'll be too many. So yeah, debating about the portholes, but no, because I think that'll be too much. So for now, I've just literally drawn the lines. I'm trying to show this curve off, but it's not that easy. But there you go, you get to see the curve, which no bugger has picked up on yet when they've looked at the outside. So that 12 months of extra work was an absolute waste of bloody time. But now that they can see the curve on the inside, people might start picking up on it. Yeah. But there we go. Something like that. So that is where I be. Where that barley saying come from, I do not know. But anyway, here's me little update for you. 32 degrees today. I was going to paint the front and get the first coat of green on around the front, but yeah, far too hot to be painting in Australia with the 2-pack, I feel. Anyway, until next time. So that's the front rubber on. Took me there for a while. Got there in the end though. Yeah, so if anyone reverses, hopefully I'll hit the rubber and not the body trailer. But anyway, that's that. Yesterday I took a day off because it was Sunday. So on my day off, I drew out that very rough. I drew that out as I'm debating on whether I'm going to do that in black and white in the middle of the floor. But anyway, I'll let that hang there for a week or so while I make my mind up. And also, well, first coat of varnish. What else was there? Oh, little up shop, second hand shop. I got myself a puzzle, so I put it together. I glued it to a board, and I'm going to make a frame for it and then finish it with some glass resin, because I think it will dress up the van quite nicely just for photographing sort of thing. But anyway, chuck another snag on the barbie, open up a tinny and do whatever else does. But there you go, bit of Australian wildlife. Eat your heart out. Let's see how that finishes up. I'm either wasting my time or it'll come out alright. Little things, please, little minds. So, front rubber on. I can't remember if I've shown this or not. Yeah, she looks alright. And done a little bit of painting inside. So that's whatever the paint is, I can't remember. I have mentioned it, I will mention it again when I remember. The cedar panels, they've been varnished. So you can see the paint we went for, it's lighter panels. And then a darker timber, cream or whatever it is, I'll find that out. But yeah. So now I can stand back and work out where I'm going with the timber work to make up my panelling. But let's have a look how she looks inside. I've added, get your charcoal design. So they're just sucker at the moment. Yeah, gonna give that a week or so to decide whether we would like them or not. Yeah, let's see if it grows on us. But this is where we be. That's just up there. Obviously if I do that, that will be black, white and grey. So this is how she's looking from down front. It's starting. Oh, events. Events. And lots more events. Yeah, we ain't short of an event or two. More events. Yeah, let's just get a chuckles in line, shall we? Here we go. Breathe in. Hold it. And breathe out. Here, there you go. Hit your heart. I do like, I hope the camera's picking up on it, I do love the shadows that the glass doors are giving. Yeah, I can see the shadows quite nicely on this screen. So I'm kind of hoping that they will come out on the camera. Let's hope they do, because they look quite nice. And it's a pretty average day out there. There's not a lot of sun. So, yeah, looking forward to a sunny day to more events, all that, more events, yeah, more events. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what this looks like on a sunny day. But this is where I be at. Yeah, I'll do a bit more and do another video. So the weather has stopped to play again. But I thought this would be worthy of a video. That there timber pile is going to be what I'm going to be making the framework out of. It's older than my granny times 10, and my granny's pretty old. Yeah, it's not new, it's reclaimed cedar boarding. It's roughly 20 mil thick, and and most of it has the VJ running up the middle on the face, but I'm not going to be using the face. I'm going to be using the back, knots and all, so there will be knots on the inside, but I have planed up half of this, and I really wish I'd planed a whole lot up, because I've now got to move half a garage just to get to my thicknesser to be able to plane the rest up. So that's what she looks like, the back edge from here to there. It's 140mm wide and it's that long. So that's what she looks like planed up. That's the back edge planed, yeah? So that's the back edge rough. That's the back edge planed. So I have that pile there, and then I have some really nice thinner cedar boards, and these are nice. Not that one, this one. It's almost criminal to paint this. It's that nice. It really is criminal to paint it, but it's going to be painted, so I'll get over it. I've built the bridge. Again, reasons I'm going for it: because it's old, it's very well seasoned. I'll be putting the moisture reader on it before I paint it, but I already know it's dry. It will be well below what I'll be looking for on my meter. But yeah, so she's gonna look something like that. Yep, so the panels are running around. Yeah, so first job is I've got to clean up that messy bloody garage just to get to some tools to be able to start and turn that into some paneling. So I've started machining up for the panels. That's how much I took off. Here's my crap one. Oh, that's what I got to work with. And the smell is beautiful. Put it through the planer. Yeah, it's smelling gorgeous. The cedar. But that's how it's going to be, something like that. I really am trying my bloody hardest to rein myself in and not let this turn into a 6-month bloody project just doing the panels. So I'm going to try my hardest just to put a chamfer on them, paint them, and let that be it. But I'm not alright. Let's hope I don't turn it into an epic. But anyway, as far as I've got. Yeah, it should look alright. So this will be where I be at. Paneling is going on. I've spent all day routering this side. I only got this side done so far. Got the rest to do, but yeah, the camera should be picking up the chamfer. It's a small detail, but I think it will work well, especially if a third colour was added. But yeah, I'm going to try not to get involved in that. That's the paneling before it gets routed. So I've got this delight to look forward to. And then I've just made up some templates in the red and the pink. Yeah. They're going to be cedar board, so they're just templated to give us, this is the ideal. But yeah, that's how it's looking. It should be day out there, so I can't do it from out back. But yeah, something like that. Yeah. I think she's looking alright. And I do love the way it shows off that curve. So let's have one more look at it, shall we? Oh yeah, bit of curvature. Yeah, right all round. Curvature. Yeah, flat all day long.